So I decided to get on a video, y'all. Okay, this is gonna be a short video because I don't do any more live videos on this channel as of today. Okay, y'all. So that day has come, but I'm gonna talk to y'all for a brief minute. I got about 15 minutes. So I have some news to make. My spiritual and psychic life is now private. Okay. I will be somewhere else doing non-traditional guidance. I will also be somewhere else teaching spiritualism, non-traditional spiritualism. I will also be somewhere else helping people spiritually and psychically with their life path and purpose and finding out what it is. Okay, so I'll be somewhere else, but um, everything that I teach in my workshops, which is going to be somewhere else as of today, um, there will be excerpts and parts of it that you will be able to buy in PDFs and books. I find that some people want to learn through books and PDFs, so that's what I'm going to be doing for now on. Okay, um, I'm I'm taking the big leap finally of changing careers and going in a different direction, pivoting into a different direction. But I'm starting a new YouTube channel, possibly two. They should be up before the end of the day. So look for the links for those. Once again, no more spiritual content, no more psychic stuff, no more life growth help stuff will be on this channel anymore. I told y'all that I was releasing that, and that day has come. But feel free to enjoy the old videos and anything that's already on this channel while the channel is still around. I hope I see some of y'all on my two new channels, and I hope that some of y'all will join my workshops that I'm having, and I hope to see some of y'all buy my books and PDFs and articles. So I did hear from some subs who said they would love the lessons to be in articles. They would love to get them as PDFs, and they would love to attend some of my workshops. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay. When I do workshops, I can see who's getting the content. I can see who's watching me. I can chat with people live in the private workshops. I cannot do that in this video, in live videos and on YouTube. And I'm pretty much sick and tired of all these other psychics mirroring me constantly whenever I do something spiritual or psychic. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of the destiny cloud chasers. I can't deal with it no more, y'all. I'm done. Okay, I need these people out of my energy. Sometimes you got to pivot and you got to go somewhere else to kick people out of your energy. And that day has come for me. Okay, this is a very important time for me. I don't want the window to close for me. I don't want to miss this wonderful window for me by letting these destiny thieves and these fake psychics who are using me to make everyone think they're me. And I'm sick and tired of picking this up intuitively. I'm tired of feeling my energy being drained randomly. Ever since I started to cut back on sharing my psychic abilities and spiritual powers on this channel, I feel more energized. So that speaks volumes. That lets me know that I'm being harvested and I'm just done. Okay? I feel like this. If everybody else who claim they're psychic, who claim they're spiritual, if they want to masquerade and pretend that they know what I know, and that they got that their day and the way they do things is the same, then they're going to have to buy my stuff to find out, to be able to do it, rather than just come here and watch me and then put up a video doing being me exactly. I'm sick of that. And I hope y'all take this seriously. You know, I'm tired of my videos being blocked. I'm tired of being punished by YouTube for calling out wickedness in the spiritual community, the terror community, and the black community. I'm tired of being punished for that. And that lets me know I don't have freedom of speech in the spiritual community. Other people may have it. Maybe they have made YouTube a lot of money already for years, so they don't get punished. They don't get limited ads over one swear word. I can't even say any word that may be a little risky, or my video has instantly limited ads. My live videos, the views aren't even showing in the inside of my YouTube. I'm missing 2 YouTube checks. And only on this channel though. I never had no problems with getting money through my checks on my other channels, just this channel. So obviously there is something going on where I'm under heavy attack and I just don't got time for it anymore. Okay? And my scripture said that God approves of me pivoting and jumping ship with thinking I can do this on this channel. People are just the people that already had an audience before me, they think they can just use me to trick the spiritual community. I told y'all who the people are doing it, okay? Doing readings on me so they can know what to do and how to be like me and what process to use to copy me. And it's really sick, y'all. Okay? And I really hope people realize that if people are chasing money right now and trying to shapeshift, their angel genie is going to sit down and not do nothing. Okay, that's what I was told. Okay, if people make what they're doing about money, that they're willing to be sneaky, they're not going to be fruitful this fall. They're going to find that their business is going under in the fall. Okay, what seeds you plant right now do affect the growth of the seeds later in the season. So, because it's all connected energetically. I don't want to help these people trick y'all this spring. I want these people to get their karma. And as long as they can use me, they can cheat. And I'm done. I'm done helping the enemy cheat by accident and technicality. Okay? Y'all don't even get my videos when I'm not on screen. I can't even do faceless videos. Y'all won't even be notified. Y'all won't be notified. It's almost like I'm being used on this channel to actually give the wicked people a chance to get ahead by seeing me on screen and pulling my energy. I knew when I got on this video there was only going to be about 5 people in here. Because a lot of people are coming on this channel just to channel me. And it's like sickening. Instead of just being humble and realizing they have to learn from me, they would rather just hide behind a live video, put their cards out, look at me, and deal their cards and try to rig their YouTube or rig their life to get what they think I'm getting, or to be able to have a breakthrough when it's not their time. Have a demonic breakthrough instead of a breakthrough of the light. And I'm not catering to that type of sneaky energy that I sense coming through this channel. And it's really toxic and it's really out of hand. Okay? I told y'all I got a handful of people that continue to look at me in video. Then they put on the same colors. They switch to the same resource. They start mirroring my personality, my catchphrases, talking like me, pausing when talking like me, saying the same things I'm saying. So, since they could have got the help from me, but they didn't want to respect my energy, now no one's getting it on this channel. I'm sorry that some of y'all are not going to have free access to my help, but I have to also think of myself, y'all. I cannot be a sacrificial lamb in this raggedy economy, just getting worse. I have to think about making sure that I set up boundaries in which my energy is abundantly mine and my abundance is coming to me. So it's not like I'm ghosting y'all. It's just that the season has passed for people to leech off of me. I'm done. No more leeching. No more leeching on here. No more leeching offline. No more leeching in emails. It's like I'm not even answering any emails that ask me questions without sending money to my cash app. I've been a good service. I did this channel when I was only making $100 a month. My generosity has been stretched as far as it's going to stretch. This is not about me being greedy or like only in it for the money, because people love to say that when psychic and spiritual people start putting a price on it. Nobody has to do anything for free, especially when it's a part of their destiny. And spiritualism is directly a part of my destiny. It's supposed to help put food on my table. It's supposed to help save me mentally as well. If I save myself spiritually, I save people. But if I be codependent and sacrificial lamb with the spirit, with my spiritual practices, then I will not attract money to put food on my table. And I realize that there's people on this platform that think me as a black woman, I owe them some free spiritual support because of my age. But what they don't know is that some of us is fated to get rich as older adults, which I am. Fated to have success, big success, as an older adult. And now it's my time. So I don't have to help the young generation for free when I'm actually supposed to be getting successful at this age, because I spent 20 years of my life helping the elderly and the sick for crumbs. I did that already. I was a caregiver of my dying parents. I helped my sick brother who was basically near death and nobody knew. I worked in retirement homes for years for crumbs, for pennies. I've earned what I'm getting at this age, and I'm not going to apologize for telling even previous donators I can no longer help you any further for free. And I hope that some of y'all realize that there is a time limit for being generous. If you know you was generous and sold your work for cheap for a long time, then you need to probably stop. Spend a few years and don't do that. There could be something that you're supposed to be doing with yourself right now to prevent a death that the creator don't want you to have. But you can't afford it because you're being a sacrificial lamb. You know, our life purposes is for longevity as well. Life longevity, not just rich. As we know that there's rich people who are young and dead already. But if I be a sacrificial lamb, then I'm not able to afford what I need to do to get my longevity through my life purpose. Life purposes don't come cheap, and they're not. They cost you money and time. And if you keep doing it for free, you'll never be able to get the resources and time you need to do it better than the last time. This is the realest talk, y'all. So I'm leaving this genre on this YouTube. I already shut down my Nebula Tide channel. It's gone. Okay, I will be hiding my regular Victoria channel. And then by the end of this year, hopefully, I will have gotten a lot of the videos off this channel, and this channel will be hidden. Now, by the end of the day, only videos y'all will be able to watch is old videos. Okay? I am hiding all the recent videos from the last 6 months. And only people who will be able to watch them will be people who are talking to me in email. Because those people have proven that they are loyal to my life purpose. They have consistent faith in me, and they're not fake. I'm just saying, y'all, they're not fair weather. I don't got time for fair weather friends and subs. I don't got time for fair weather family members. Life is too short for that. It's too short. It's too short when you're still growing, but it's nice and long when you're done. When you're done mastering your stuff. Okay? And I'm so close to mastery with my spiritual life, with natal charts and all that. Very close to mastery. I'm already at mastery with writing. But every time I be a sacrificial lamb on this channel, all of a sudden, I don't feel like writing, even though I know I love it more than anything, even though I know that I'm a natural at it at this point. I trained myself to be even more of a natural at it. I suddenly don't do it because this channel starts to become um, energetically an obstacle. I can no longer put my fire, my burning fire desire into this well of this channel. So I don't want y'all sitting up there saying, "Oh, I miss you, V." You don't have to miss me. Just follow me. Follow me on where I'm at. Email me and say I like to be a part of your workshops. I like to be where you're at. I like to know what you're selling. Where are you at online? I'm not going to be posting the links. No one is going to have the links to where I'm at online unless you email me. Okay, I'm sick and tired of toxic narcissists from my past, toxic family members coming in. I can feel them, I can sense them, and I'm tired of that too. I want my privacy, and I have privacy when the people who are supposed to find me, and not the people who never should have found me has found me. Okay, that's not privacy. That's not genuine peace. With genuine peace is when I know that my destiny is under heavy guard, and I put it there from this side, not just from the spiritual side. It's under heavy guard from our physical side of the world, but also through the people who found me, who are supposed to find me, and not people who are just Googling my name, and not people who I didn't send the link to and I thought I could trust, and now they just hanging out, leeching. See, that's not me protected, y'all. Okay? So I really hope y'all understand that protecting your destiny is going to be it needs to be a priority. You're going to always get what you need and learn how to what you to do with your destiny. But you have to work hard, almost 24 hours a day, to protect it. Because we're living in a world where people are watching, and as soon as they see that you're good at it, money, then they say, that's my destiny too. I be telling people all the time, just because you enjoy it don't mean it's your destiny. And just because you think that it's trending or this is the time for it and you enjoy it don't mean it's your destiny. There are ways to know what your destiny is. Okay? If it's not the start, the end, the middle, the beginning, if you're not doing it through your day, and if it's not something you want to do every day, all day, it's probably not your destiny. And that's the realest talk, y'all. Okay? Everything in my life that I do is always a part of what my destiny is. I don't go for walks for healing. I go for walks for my destiny. I don't watch movies for relief. I watch movies for my destiny. I don't go to bed at night to dream so that I can have a break and escape from the world. I dream for my destiny. I don't do spiritual stuff because ooh, I like spiritual stuff and I want to practice my psychic abilities. I do it because it's my destiny and it's tied to other parts of my destiny. I don't I don't buy books because I enjoy them. I buy them because they're a part of my destiny. And I don't do anything because it's interesting, because I'm curious. I do it because it's a part of my destiny. And if I don't do it every day, and if I don't do it through my day, if I'm not thinking about it through my day, I might as well be in an institution somewhere totally disconnected from my mind. And if I'm telling y'all this is my parting lesson. If you're not feeling that way, then why are you doing what you're doing? You're still wasting your time. Okay? I I enjoy dressing up sometime. But dressing up, like giving people fashion makeovers and stuff like that, dressing up, it's not like my true destiny. Okay? Some people are fashion models or whatever, and that works. But it's not like it's my true destiny. I'm just telling y'all this because whatever else you're doing, it's not your life purpose and destiny. It's not giving you, it's not putting you in a reality in which you have life longevity. It's not. It's not putting you in a reality in which there's a part of your body that will heal without you trying to heal it. It's not putting you there. It's not helping you get through your toxic diet and stop doing it. It's not helping you to get over the narcissist. If you're still complaining about the narcissist and toxic family members, you're probably not doing your destiny. It's real talk, y'all. If you still feel the need to run to people about your problems and you still feel the need to do toxic habits to deal with your problems, you're not doing your destiny. You're not. I don't even, as much as I like cakes and cookies, every time I'm done doing my destiny, I'm grossed out by cake and cookie. I just think of eating a cookie and I'm like, ugh, 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 because I'm vibrating way much higher because I did my destiny. So the fact, even thinking of eating a greasy fat cookie that's been baked with all that butter and fat and stuff, it grosses me out literally. But if I go days not doing my destiny, all of a sudden that the cookie looks glamorous. Hi everybody. If you have to fast to get in shape, you're probably not doing your destiny. If you keep doing fasts to get health resets, you're not in your destiny. When I was in the best shape of my life and getting in the best shape of my life again, my body's just on a like a fat burning machine now. But when I was in the best shape of my life and not even realizing that I was, it's because I was always in my destiny. I just intuitively was doing it and didn't even know that I was doing my destiny. My intuition just told me it was it. I didn't know through no reader or psychic or no oracles. I just knew intuitively. And I got all the benefits. Money always came when I needed it. My health, never had no health problems. Lots of positive energy came. I wasn't even worried about growing old. I wasn't worried about my eggs getting old. I wasn't worried about how long my hair was. I wasn't worried about if I was as beautiful as other people. None of that was on my mind. And all of that will go away for you too. If you stop thinking that you need money immediately, right now, regularly, for evidence that you're in your destiny. Okay? Your destiny is just like you're at the right casino machine. And long as you stare at it, it's always going to give you money when you need it. And it's always going to give you money without much sweat. I didn't have to break my neck to get money through anything that I'm doing. And I get money from other places as well because I'm in my destiny. Free, all kind of big ticket, free cars. Other people can't help but to help me. My vibration lets them know to help me. The angels tell them to help me because I am honoring my contract. This world must serve you. The divine ones, the ones that have something you're supposed to have, they must give it to you when you're in your purpose. And if you got to break your back to get what they're getting, you're probably not in your purpose or you're doing something wicked to get it. The way you're going about it is wicked. You know, whenever I do my purpose on a daily, if y'all knew what was going on in my life offline, y'all would be like, wow, that's your life, Ms. V? Like, for real. And I say this humbly. But I couldn't understand, like, why wasn't this happening when I was real young? It's because I wasn't doing my purpose at all. I go in stores to buy food and people want to give me more food. The waitresses want to treat me like I'm somebody famous in there. Cashiers, waiters want to hold long-winded conversations with me at takeout. And as soon as it's like they get intuitive messages about what I want and then they offer it to me for free. This literally happens like every time. I get hotel rooms upgraded to the best suite for free for no reason. Like, they don't even tell me why they do it. They just do it. And I'm saying, if this can happen for me, it can happen for you. You just have to be honorable. Stop trying to compete and use other people who got a similar purpose as you. Even if you say my purpose is similar as yours, and it can't be all the way similar. It will never be all the way similar as anyone else's. You would have to be born at the same time as me, and all of that. You would have to have my genetics, my ancestors, so it's never going to be identical to someone else's. But let's say you think it is. Okay? You can't use me to do it. You can't take advantage of me and use me up for free knowledge to do it, and then go out there and do it to make money only because you hear me doing it at that time. That means all other areas of your life is going to get blocked. You're not going to get random gifts out here, random help. You're not going to share your money and know that it will come back. You're not going to be compelled to do that. You're going to find it very hard to forgive people peacefully, and you're going to be vengeful and judgmental. You're not going to get the character benefits that's required for you to actually get money through your life purpose that attracts more money. Money attracts money. And if your money is not attracting more money, then you do need to look at your character, and you do need to look at your ethics in whatever you're doing that you say is your life purpose. Okay? This is my farewell. This is my goodbye teaching this publicly. This is the last time y'all will not hear me open my mouth ever again on this platform about anything spiritual and psychic. And I choose this subject because this week is a very critical week. For some of y'all, it's going to make or break your manifesting powers through spring and summer. Mark my words when I tell you this, okay? Keep in mind of your ethics and morals this week. Don't try to be sneaky. I'm a sneaky and get through these losses. I'm gonna be sneaky and covert and I'm a power play in the dark and do sneak attacks to get what other people are getting. Don't do that. Okay? Don't be messy with the Scorpio power right now. Okay? People don't realize that it's okay to be secretive and mysterious about what you're doing, but don't be that way because you know what you're doing is unethical. You know you're being a monster in a closet. And I'm saying this and because you're in toxic competitive energy trying to knock somebody else down so you can take the lead, cutting someone off in their lane through tuning into how fast they're doing so you know how fast you should go. None of that today, y'all. None of that this week. Okay? And people tend to do that when they're like, oh, I'm doing the same thing you're doing. We're all in the same race. So let me see if I can trip you up. Let me see if I can take you down so I can get there before you. That's messy. That's messy, y'all. I purposely did not look at anyone's views, likes, anyone in my field, in my genre, niches. I stayed away from all that today. And I'm staying away from it all week. And from now on, I'm not even going to be looking at the niches and community that has to do with my spiritual purposes in my writing life, in my painting life. I'm not doing it because this moon energy and all the conjunctions and stuff that can affect your integrity and your ethics. And even if you might have all the right resources and skill, you still may be blocked by God because you're not ethical. Sometimes you just mind your business and do the work. Sometimes you don't say, let me go to this person to learn how to do it. Sometimes you look within yourself. Sometimes you go buy some resources and you study it. Sometimes you use your angel scriptures and the Bible scriptures to help you through. You don't go and just go to somebody that's doing what you're doing because you may be influenced by negative energy to just mirror them. You might be sensitive to that energy in that week. And when you're dealing with trauma from narcissists, temptation to be wicked and sneak and try to get everything you lost back through lack of integrity, that temptation is very strong. Especially if y'all feel like y'all been ripped off by jobs and narcissists. Did at certain times, of the month and moon, according to how the planet's alignment, you may be absorbing too much negative influence to the way you behave, and it might make you think that, hey, it doesn't matter if you do something wicked to get it all back. You in the future you plan to give some of it away, or you deserve to do it that way back because society has ripped you off. No, none of that is acceptable by God. It's not acceptable. Doesn't matter how narcissists have done you. It's not acceptable. Because when you are being abused and all that type of stuff, that's one of the greatest tests to see if you're going to keep faith and keep pure and keep respect for the energy out here. Hi, everybody. This is a conversation nobody wants to have because when people say they're a victim, they don't think that they're being that they're picking up some of the toxic ways. They don't think they are. They don't think that they're actually becoming vulnerable narcissists who's thinking they're entitled to all this free help out here all because what they went through. And here's the thing, everyone has gone through something, even the narcissists, everyone. No one is on this earth without struggling. So but your struggles is no excuse for acting entitled. And if you are thinking that you gotta sit up here and you gotta just run for all free resources all the time, then how are you really in your purpose? Because I will literally invest in my purpose in a minute. Like I have done that. I've literally only had a couple $100 of play money and said, I'm going to invest in my purpose without ever knowing if the money was going to come back. And then, like 2 weeks later, the money came back double or triple. So, if you're going to do work of your unfinished business and you're still worried that the money ain't coming, just go ahead and let somebody else do it. Let somebody else do that life purpose and just get out the way. Like for real. Because there's somebody out here who would just be able to do what you're doing. They would be happy with that. I could be given $1 million right now and told, I'll give you this $1 million if you stop writing. I would not accept $1 million. Now I know that's crazy. People are probably like, call BS. I don't care. There's no amount of money in this world that can ever buy away my writing purpose, my writing. Nothing. And spiritual. I would rather live in a shelter than give it up. I feel the same way like Charles Bukowski, Hemingway, Sylvia Plath with her frozen pipes and her two kids and being partly on welfare. I feel the same way they feel. And I'm going to keep feeling that way. There's been times that I had just enough to keep food on the table, just enough gas to get to work, my little part-time job or whatever, temp job. And you would have thought I would have been selling all kind of stuff on eBay. Just trying to like chase money, chase money, chase money, and just put my writing on the side. Nope, I didn't. I said I'm gonna still use my free time to write, and it is what it is. And I made some money off of it, but I would not be at the level that I'm on now, where I know that it doesn't matter what book I write now, and it's going to sell. It's going to sell. I could probably go get me an agent, the same agent, Andrew McMillan, whatever, and definitely would take me on. But I don't want an agent getting rich and ripping me off. That's what they do now. Okay, there's a lot of scam agents. But I'm looking into getting me the similar agents and presses that writers like Hemingway and who they went with. I'm planning to go to those press, but that's another story. But as I was saying, if all hell break loose, I'ma still be writing. If I got one little candle left and it's the end of days, I'ma still be writing. I'ma still be spiritual and psychic. I don't need food and water and shelter and all to give me permission to do it. Okay? There's been people who said, how did I lose the first 50, 60 pounds? I wrote, I sang, and I what you call I did photography through it because photography is also a part of my destiny. But I did all that through it, and it was easy. That the dry fast was like nothing. Like if I literally sat in here and worked on all these projects for 3 days, I wouldn't even remember the last time I ate or drank. Somebody would have to say, "When's the last time you had some water?" But that's what I'm saying about the obsession energy that will naturally come. So I hope y'all ready to get obsessed with something new that's a part of your destiny. A part of your destiny that you never thought you could do. You're given permission to do it now. You're going to get the power and ability to do it now. And I hope some of y'all will explore all the parts of your destiny and somewhere where you can protect it. All right, I'll see y'all later. I hope I see y'all. Check the community news. I'm done. This was my last video about spiritualism and psychic stuff. If you have emailed me and we are talking, please check your email. I will be creating a newsletter, a free emailing list, and I will be letting everybody know where I'm at and the links to my new YouTube channels when I start them. Once again, y'all, I'm not announcing where I'm at online. You had to head email me, and I need information from you to give you the links. Okay? I don't want these witches in my energy no more. Okay, bye everybody. See y'all later. Check the community news to find out what's for sale. Y'all will find out where to buy my stuff at. But if you want to know where I'm at online, you have to email me. Bye everybody. See y'all later.